Yo, what's up guys, it's Nate here. So I think today's vid, I'm actually gonna be using B-Rad's deck. So I think I did this vid like 2 days ago or 2 to 3 days ago, asking you guys, oh, if you guys like want to see more gameplay of B-Rad's deck, make sure to let me know. And actually I think that's like not one of my most viewed vids, but it did get a lot of support. So it looks like today I'll be running B-Rad's deck. Hopefully I do get like different matchups, because I think like last vid I just got the same matchups over and over again. So let's see, against Trainer G on here, you guys can see that he did go for like, I think he is Golem if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Golem in the back. He did play like mini P.E.K.K.A. So I'm pretty sure he runs like a weird variant. He runs I think Golem triple spell. So I think he has like Fireball, NATO, and Zap. So honestly, I think a pretty easy matchup. Actually, for once, I think it's like 100-0 to Modern Control, because obviously you have Ewiz, you have Eye Tower, and you have Poison. And as long as I just separate my Ewiz and my Eye Tower, he gets to like choose the Fireball one. And obviously, if he chooses to Fireball the Ewiz, then my Eye Tower stays alive. And if he decides to Fireball Zap my Ewiz, then he has nothing for my Eye Tower. So this should be a pretty good matchup. You guys see at the start, he did ignore my minor Ice Spirit. So I did get like some nice damage. I think around like 900. So it looks like he just tried to go for his first Golem push and it just got demolished. I think his only damage was like maybe from like Golemite death damage. So getting back, we're like kind of close to the double elixir, so this is the same thing. Again, I don't want to give him a king activation. And you guys can see that like if I had E-Spirit, he'd probably go for a king activation. But in this case, I have an Ice Spirit and I will force out a bomber from him. So again, that's I feel like that's even more chip damage for me. I feel like my deck and B-Rad's deck are very I guess similar in some cases, where obviously like B-Rad's like only form of spell like damage is literally just from minor poisons. I think I do have like slight advantage. I think my deck is obviously better in the meta. I mean, who in the world would really say, guys, B-Rad deck from 2017 is meta? So I did see like in the comments of that video, you guys were like, oh, like Nate, what about 2.6? So like when I meant my dead meta deck, I meant like decks that like were like in 2017 like Log Bait and 2.6, but I'm just saying like how they're like extremely dead. So I'm thinking in this case, B-Rad's deck is actually dead, so I'm not actually sure how I'm winning. But again guys, this is a really good matchup. So let's see, I think I need to play Skeletons and Ewiz. Let's see, do I? Okay, no, I don't. I don't need to. Looks like I did place like perfectly place Skeletons. So now we're gonna reset here. I'm actually gonna use my minor on defense. Again guys, I feel like if you go like minor on defense, it's basically like an underground knight. It's honestly 3 elixir and it also does the job. So I'm just doing this like to support my Eye Tower and Ewiz. So you guys can see it once again. He decides to Fireball Zap my Ewiz, but by doing that, he has nothing for my Eye Tower. So once again, it's just cleanup duty for my side. Anyways, he's probably reset with another Golem. But at this rate, it doesn't really matter too much. This game will probably go into triple elixir, and when it does, I can just constantly spam poisons, and we should be able to win. So looks like he does go for Night Witch in the back, Night Witch Golem, like the same thing. I think this time though, I can actually poison the Night Witch. I feel comfortable with getting away with this. So you see that he did waste his Fireball on my Eye Tower, so my Ewiz is literally going to go to work. He does kill the Night Witch. Okay, that was a pretty nice nade on his end. Golem isn't dead, which is pretty annoying, but I think go for poison and everything. And the Valk in the middle should clean everything up hopefully, so I'll go Valk right now. I think I need a log to kill this many P.E.K.K.As, because he also goes for a Zap. But you see the poison is helping slow down his troops, and go for Ice Spirit to stun the Mega Minion. And just like that guys, kind of sketchy defense from like that push, but we did get away with it, so pretty nice defense. So once again, going minor safe spot. He does go for Night Witch, but then again guys, if he places anything onto my minor that like gives me value, I'm just gonna poison it. So he goes for another pretty interesting Golem on the bridge. I think he's just getting desperate at this point. Again guys, just separating my Ewiz and Eye Tower to where if he zaps one thing and fireballs another, then he has no response to the other card, and that should basically just kill it. So you guys can see that he does go for Fireball my Ewiz, but Golemites are already dead. Honestly, I think this matchup is worse for him. I feel like he might have a chance if I had like Rocket, because like I could Fat Finger something. But I think in this case, like B-Rad's deck is just pure defense all around, and especially in triple elixir, you guys can see that I'm already back to another poison after cycling another one. So honestly, I'm just go for another poison on this Night Witch. He does play a pretty interesting Mega Minion, but then again, guys, listen, he does go for a pretty bad Zap. So let's see. I'm gonna go Valk, Ice Spirit to stun the mini P.E.K.K.A, go for the log to kill the Night Witch. And he's probably gonna go Golem my bridge again. I wouldn't be surprised. So I decided for defense here. Ewiz to clean everything up. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pre-place my poison for his Night Witch, obviously, and then go for another Eye Tower a little bit high. So this time he, like, again guys, he's forced to Fireball Zap one thing. He fires my Ewiz, but then I think he's gonna wait on the Zap, but just a little bit too late. Everything's already dead. I can try to protect my Ewiz or simp for it. And you guys see the game's pretty much over. I think minor poison should take with a log, even with 4 seconds left. So pretty nice win against the Golem. This deck is like really old. I don't think we'll get a lot though. I think only like only plus 19. It was pretty low, so I think that should put us like back in the top 50. So honestly, not too bad with the first match. So I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, so final next match here against Joe Hart No Skill from HR team. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy runs like giant Sparky minion horde mirror. So if you guys know, like I think Pheno Final Form also runs this deck. So honestly, pretty annoying. I'm honestly not too sure about this matchup. Like obviously you guys would think Nate, you have Isos for his bats. I mean not Isos, you have Ice Spirit, and then you have Ewas for the Sparky. But I think Mirror does change things up a little bit. But honestly, I think he probably expects me to have like my one trick with obviously like Delivery, Dark Prince. So hopefully I do surprise him. So just gonna go Valk in the back here. If he does play anything like behind the Sparky, he can only just Ewas it or Poison depending on what he wants to play. So probably just Ewas this because I do like want like some like form of a counter push, even though I know it's pretty minion horde everything. So everything's already dead. So let's just see what he's gonna do. Probably gonna minion horde or bats. Okay, he goes for minion horde, so I can go for Ice Spirit to stun everything. Let's see, I think he just wasted Zap, right? So I can go for Skeletons to kite over at least 3. Okay, that was a really bad kite. I think 4 went to my tower and 2 went to the Skeletons. But that's fine, eating that damage. I'm really okay with it. Because then again, as long as like I don't let him get any other damage besides like those minion shot and obviously like arrows, mirror, or like arrow or mirror zap, I should be okay. So I'm going for Ewas here on this mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's see if he's gonna ignore this. I know his hand is like pretty awkward. I think it's like mirror, arrows, giant. So he might giant to block this or arrows, depending. So he goes for arrows, but luckily my Ewas actually gets 2 full shots on his tower. So just like that, we're back in the damage lead. So just going for minor for the chip damage. You know guys, I really wish I had Rocket right now because I would just have to Rocket the Sparky. But now this is getting kind of, I could be in some trouble here if he goes like mirror giant or something. So let's see. I can't place my Valk because that's just feeding a Sparky. I kind of have to leak a little bit and then go for iTower right now. Okay, wow, mirror. Okay, yeah. So it's like it was obvious he was gonna mirror that Sparky, but I'm still shocked. You know, guys, I just hate mirror. I literally can't believe mirror got a buff to where it's 2 cards plus like plus the cap. So low 14 is a cap, and obviously you're adding a card that like gives two levels above for just 1+ elixir. That's kind of ridiculous in my own opinion. But what can you do? So do it for log here. Okay, really unfortunate. Let's play Anuas on that. So I'm probably down. Yeah, I'm probably down like 4 elixir. So down probably down a Sparky probably. So let's see. At this point, I just play like really good defense. I know he's gonna like bat to my middle, then go giant behind this. So let's see. I'm gonna actually preemptive poison for his bats or like minion horde, so he can't place it. Okay, this is bad. If he goes minion horde, I think I lost. So let's see. This play Valk mini P.E.K.K.A behind the Sparky, but I go for a perfectly placed Ewas Valk. And Ewas is actually hitting the level 16 giant, and it's already dead. So you can see that even though he went for like a mirror giant, he wasn't able to support it. I guess like in the moment he was like focused on something else. Anyways, go for Ice Spirit and Skeletons on this minion horde. I will take 1 shot, which is fine. But you guys can see that like I'm in such a huge damage lead at this point. As long as I defend for 1 minute and 55 seconds, I should be able to win. But he's probably gonna mirror this Sparky. Okay, this is really annoying. Like never would I have thought I would just see a level 16 Sparky in my field. Like maybe on like a modded CR app. Anyways, go for Ewas on level 14 Sparky. I'm probably gonna poison everything. Although I'm taking the risk of he might like wait a little bit and go for minion horde. It looks like he does, but I think Ice Spirit should clean everything up. Go for Valk first on the Sparky, just kill it, and then go for Skeletons. He goes for a really early Zap, so this should clean everything up. I do need a miner on this mini package, is fine, and then also go for Ice Spirit. I wasn't really too sure if that was an encounter, so I'm just gonna play safe and go Ewas on top. But now you can see that again, by me going Ewas, I'm like overcommitting on defense, and now he's a full giant Sparky push coming down. But like I just told you guys, this pure defense with B-Rad deck, and I should be able to win, hopefully. Okay, this is kind of scary. Okay, good. That was a good poison, I guess, predicting his bats. Let's go for Skeletons, go for log. Okay, I need to wait a little bit to go Ewas right now, and then go for Valk to, I guess, send for my Ewas once again. Please target on the Sparky. Okay, thank God. So we are hitting triple elixir, and it doesn't really matter like which mind control deck I'm running. No matter what, I'm either gonna Fireball cycle you, Poison cycle you, or Rocket cycle. So in this case, I'm probably just gonna choose the Poison cycle. He does mirror his Sparky, but you see that how fast I get back to my Poison. So I'm probably just throw my first Poison on defense. I know he's gonna minion horde opposite most likely. So looks like he does, but I can go for Ewas and Ice Spirit and everything. And also, you guys can see I'm already back to another Poison. So I think level 14 Sparky's down. Go for Valk just to play safe. Okay, Skeletons, please. Why does drop glitch still exist in this game? I don't know, guys. You don't tell me. So I'm just gonna bring this minion horde over to one side and go for poison. You guys go for arrows and zap, but it's a little bit too late. This ain't gonna BM this guy, you know. You really lost to 2017 deck. It'll never get old, and he didn't even bring my towers below 3,000. So I guess well played to Joe. I guess his name really means Joe Hard No Skill. So he just thanks. He's gonna pick twerking emote. So pretty nice win, and probably to see you guys in the next match. So looks like we found our next match here against I think some Japanese guy from May Queen plus Neon. So go for Skeletons in the back. Not really too sure what he's running. So go for Ice Spirit. Let's see, just go for Miner. Obviously, I don't think you should leak with B-Rad's deck, although I'll have to ask him myself. I'm just like playing how I would play with Rocket, but instead of obviously having Ewas and Poison. So he goes for Skeleton King Skarmy. So this could be like RG. Even if he goes RG opposite, I can leave just Ewas and Valk on top, and it should be good defense. So let's go for Log here. I really hope this isn't Mortar, because like I mean honestly, at least with like my deck with like obviously Rocket, Dark Prince, like I can actually kill the Mortar. But in this case, like I have to play like pure distraction with this deck, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. So just go for Dark Ob. Please don't be Mortar. Just be like some weird RG deck, I hope. So go for Valk here. What is he gonna play? He's for Cannon Cart. Oh man. So it looks like this is a Mortar. Again, guys, I don't really know how to kill a Mortar. I'm pretty sure he's Minion Horde. So let's just say like I waste a poison, then I have to save like my Ice Wiz. I mean I keep saying Ice Wiz. I have to save my E-Wiz and Ice Spirit for his Minion Horde. So he does go for Cannon Cart, so that forces me to play my E-Wiz. Miner should kill his own Miner, so that's kind of okay, I guess. But then again, guys, I really don't know how to get damage. I guess just go Ice Spirit. Maybe like he'll let me connect on his tower. It looks like he does. So get that small chip damage. Oh man, Mortar. Okay, I do go for Split Skeletons. How am I supposed to kill a Mortar? Okay, I'll go for Valk. Honestly, I have to deal with both his Skelly King and Mortar, so let's just see. I'm gonna log away the Dark Gob. Obviously, I think that's too much. Too much to handle, or like I obviously can't let it live. So. Dude, how does Mortar get a shot? I swear it was like supposed to be locked on my Ice Spirit. Anyways, he has a Cannon Cart coming down. I feel like the good thing is, okay, never mind. Well, he's forced me to play my Poison, also Skeletons. Obviously, I don't want that Cannon Cart to lock. So now we're like in a really awkward cycle. Although I know he's Mortar back in hand, so I might wait for him. I'm gonna see if he's gonna play it. Okay, he will. So I'm going for iTower here. Please lock on the Mortar. And we'll go for Log. I don't think he's gonna support this, which is really good on my end. So I think the only good thing about this matchup is that I have Ice Spirit Skeletons for his Miner, so I can fully counter. Ice Spirit Jump? Okay, nice. I think Skeletons right here should fully counter his Dark Gob. It's not too bad. Now the question is, how are you gonna get damage? I can't really poison that. Like I have to poison it when he plays Mortar. So hopefully he does play his Mortar. Okay, no, he's smart. So he's gonna play Mortar on opposite lane, getting to force like more looks out for me. So go for Miner on the Mortar. I think that should be good. A good distraction. I think go for Poisonless Minion Horde. I don't think it E-Wiz. Yeah, E-Wiz won't fully counter. It'll leave it at 1 HP. But like he might arrows. So I think my saving grace is that he doesn't have a big spell. I think it's literally only arrows and Miner. So let's see. I feel like we just play the game until triple elixir, and it's like an ultimate distraction technique against the Mortar. We should be able to win. So let's see, Ice Spirit and then E-Wiz on top of Minion Horde. Okay, really bad E-Wiz on my end, but I think he will let the Minion Horde die. Never mind. Okay, thank God the Valk got distracted. So let's see. And then go Miner the back probably. I think I'm just let that Mortar lock. I'm kind of panicking. So I have to go for Log here. Ice Spirit, please retarget it. Never mind. So I think Mortar will get one more shot. It's really unfortunate. But the good thing is that he just wasted Skarmy. So Miner should get a lot of chip damage here. I do go opposite lane because I feel like going same lane, or like going to the lane that has like the weakest HP is bad, because then again he would have predicted with Cannon Cart. So I guess good on my end. Although he's gonna Mortar again. Okay, never mind. So I have to go for Ice Spirit and then go for E-Wiz, Valk on the Miner. Cannon Cart does die, thankfully. He does have a really bad ability. So let's see. Party Skeleton King. Oh my god, why is it doing? Okay, well I don't know why the Dark Op's doing so much damage on my tower, but I have to ignore that. He's gonna go Miner Poison the Cannon Cart. I'm gonna go for Log trying to push the Cannon Cart. Okay, honestly, I thought the Cannon Cart would have went with the opposite lane. Okay, go for Valk. I know he's probably gonna go Miner at the back, so go for Skeletons. E-Wiz. Okay, Log on a Cannon Cart. Okay, never mind. I was gonna iTower, but I had to play a Poison on this Cannon Cart. You guys can see that we're only actually down 200 damage somehow. Okay, I'm actually gonna Miner and then go for Pre-Log first right now. Skarmy, please. Okay, perfect. And then go for E-Wiz Poison on the Skeleton King. Go for E-Wiz right now. Oh my god, it's impossibility, but I really hope the Skeletons that aren't locked on my tower is a Poison on that. Okay, to go for log here. Dark Off don't hit my tower. Okay. I'm gonna go miner in a different spot. I feel like going in the front's too obvious. Okay, perfect. Thankfully I went miner in the corner, top right corner. And I think we should be able to win here. Alright, let's see. Skeleton's at back. EU is on defense. Log, please. Okay, do go for Ice Spirit to fully hit the minions, please. Cannon Card's locked on, but oh my god, we actually won. All I'm gonna say is that was calculated, guys. I definitely knew that the cannon card wouldn't have done enough damage. I mean, I don't really know how you lost that matchup. I think that game actually should put us back 7.6. So I think that 7.6 is probably like top 37. So let's just hop into the next match. So hop into the next match here against Money Sign Hube at I don't know, from Nepal Knights. So he is actually no, he's not that low actually, only 100. So usually I would be kind of mad, but honestly I think like earlier I was like facing people like 200 below me, so I'm pretty happy. So he goes for Zap Mega Minion. So what, this could be Sparky Giant Graveyard. I've seen Giant Graveyard with Zap, which would be pretty annoying, but I do have Poison Ewiz. Could be like Giant Sparky. So let's see, gonna go for log here. He goes for archers, so this could be like Graveyard Freeze. Graveyard Freeze with Zap, that'd be pretty interesting. Gonna go Ewiz in the middle, obviously to distract both archers. He goes for arrows. It's pretty interesting, so I'm actually going for Miner, Ice Spirit. Like, the pushes are so weird. Like I know with my deck, guys, like my only real push is like Dark Prince to apply pressure and like Minor Skeletons, but in this case I literally just go Minor Skeletons Poison or like Minor Skeletons Ewiz as a counter push. It's pretty weird. Anyways, they go for log in his tower. Based off of what he's played, I think this should be like overall like a pretty good matchup for me. He goes for Zap. Like I said, I'm not really counting his cards, but like I just assume it's yeah, some form of Sparky deck. So I'm wondering if he has like Graveyard with this, because if he has like no Graveyard and it's just like Giant Sparky, then he has like no chance of breaking through. So let's see, I'm gonna go for Miner and then goes for Archers. I probably should have played my Ice Spirit on those Archers, probably could have stunned it, but just want to see what he's gonna play. Like maybe he's gonna play Giant opposite lane of the Sparky. So looks like he will go same lane, but I'm gonna go for Eye Tower here. Let's see, probably go Ewiz last second, so go Ewiz right now. I'm probably going to have to eat the Archer's damage opposite lane, because obviously you have to deal with this Giant Sparky. Sparky should die. Okay, Giant does die, and Sparky is locked on my Eye Tower. So Sparky down, and also Mega Minion will die as well. And I do have like a nice counter push with the Valk, so he will have to respond with like probably a Skarmy, or he's probably going to eat this, depending on what he's going to do. So he does go for Skarmy, so that's fine. Does he have a Graveyard? Again, guys, I'm not really counting like his full card cycle. If he goes for Barbs, I think that was his last card. So I'm pretty sure his deck is literally just Giant Sparky Barbs. That's pretty interesting. So I go for Poison on the Sparky. I really hope I didn't like miscalculate or like misread his cards, because like imagine just played a Graveyard right now and Mega Minion, I would probably lose. Anyways, just gonna go for Eye Tower low here. I know his only spells are probably just arrows and zaps. So I go for log on the Skarmy. Do I need a poison on this? Okay, let's play a poison to be safe. I will also catch his archers in it. So let's see. Oh, Ewiz, please. Okay, I don't think I needed that Ewiz, but just to be safe, I just need to kill the Giant somehow. Like, somehow the Giant like didn't die to my Eye Tower, which is fine. How does Giant get a hit? Okay. So let's go for Ewiz does stun, so I'll probably just go for another poison, go for Ice Spirit. I think this should fully kill the Sparky unless he like blocks it. So I'm actually no Eye Tower in this position. I feel like he might be like, if I went in the middle, I feel like he might have went like Mega Minion and then Zap. I don't think it would have mattered too much. Okay, what are you doing? Barb's Mega Minion the bridge. Dude, I'm playing top 100 ladder. This is not the gameplay that I'm not looking for this gameplay, and like I'm pretty sure you guys aren't either. It's like really boring, I can't lie. Just go for Minor Log, for Skarmy possibly. Okay, no Skarmy, he's fine. I think for like the next minute 30, I'm honestly probably just gonna do the same thing over and over again. But I'm pretty curious to see what he's gonna do. I feel like if you're like a Giant Sparky player and you're facing like this type of mind control, you should go opposite lane. Okay, finally, he does something smart. But Valk should clean everything up, and by him going opposite lane, he has nothing to support his Sparky Giant. He goes for like Mega Minion, but it's not gonna do anything. Go for Ice Spirit to stun the Sparky and Mega Minion. Go for log to kill everything. Okay, how is nothing dead? Okay, to go for Valk, everything's like 1 HP on his side. So let's see, I go for Ewiz right now. Okay, thankfully he does kill everything. I was like okayish Ewiz on my end, I guess. So guys, we are hitting the triple elixir. So at this point, I'd probably just go for Miner and then go for log, see what he's gonna play. He's probably gonna go Sparky in the back, which is fine. Let's see, probably just cycle another poison and go for Eye Tower. Alright, go for Giant. So this could get kind of sketchy, because I know he's probably gonna go Barb's opposite. So I kind of want to save my Valk, so go for skeletons. I don't know why like my volume bar keeps on clicking. I swear guys, I'm not clicking on it. Anyways, getting back to the game, he goes for a pretty interesting arrow zap. He goes for another Sparky in the back. I'm not really too sure what his plan is to go for another poison. Dude, he's been repeating the same thing for like the past 30 minutes, I would say. So honestly, I know like all you guys, like for like my last vid, all you guys have been saying, like I do read the comments. I may not respond, but I do see them. And a lot of you are saying like L date, like W dates. Don't worry guys, I do have a plan. I think when this video goes up, it'll be like a Sunday for me anyways. So I think the plan is to probably ask her like tomorrow if she wants to hang out. Hopefully she does say yes. But guys, getting back to the game. Okay, wow, that game was kind of close. Like a 30 HP gap. So honestly, they shouldn't have been that close. But I guess GG's to this guy. Again, a pretty weird deck, so we do only get like plus 22. He wasn't that high above us, but I'll probably just see you guys in the last match of the vid. Alright guys, so finally our last match here against some Japanese character guy. So he is pretty high, so if we do win, I think we'll be like top 20 in the world or somewhere along those lines. So he goes for Archer Queen, Fire Spirit, Skeletons, so I assume this is Pigs. Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think it's like a really free matchup for B-Rad's deck. Obviously having Valk Ice Spirit for the Pigs. And then like Ewis to stun the Ewis to stun the Archer Queen, and obviously Poison for the Archer Queen. So you guys already know if it's a free matchup. You already know what's gonna happen. Again guys, if you guys have any questions about this matchup, if you like for some reason one trick Brad's deck, I will answer most questions in the comments. I usually do look at them even if I don't respond. So let's just hop straight into it guys. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries, and just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Hey, hey, now. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, now. Remember me for centuries. Mummified my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong. The story's all off. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingertips. And this is supposed to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Hey, hey, now. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, now, remember me for centuries. Can't stop till the whole world knows my name, 'cause I was only born inside my dreams. Until you die for me, as long as there's a light, my shadow's over you, 'cause I am the opposite of amnesia. And you're a cherry blossom, you're about to bloom. You look so pretty, but you're gone so soon. Some legends are told, some turn to gust into gold, but you remember me for centuries, and just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Hey, hey, now. And hey, hey. Hey, hey, now. Remember me for centuries. We've been here forever. Oh, my voice. And here's the frozen proof. I could scream forever. We are the poison youth. And this game is basically over. Basic 3 more poison, it's over. Go for minor and should be over soon. Some legends are told, some turn to dust and to gold, but you remember me for centuries. Why is this guy playing into me? when all it will take will go down in history. Remember me for centuries. And just like that, guys, the game is over. Before, I know some of the comments will call my singing so trash, but you know, guys, there's always a mute button. I know I'm not the best at singing, but all for the content. So let's see, this guy was like pretty high, so he did get plus 33. So we should be ending probably like around like top 27 or something like that. Man, top 26 with the B-Rad deck. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you did. And it's been Nate, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so I just wanted to include this clip. I actually just finished streaming. I was using like minor wall breakers to Golden Knight. So if you guys like want to see more of this deck on my YouTube channel for the first time, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I definitely will use it. Anyways, it's been Nate actually, and I'll see you guys later.